another episode of the Cambridge United RTG. We have Bournemouth at home to start, although that's going to be a sim. You see that Wolves are top of the table after the international break post-Bournemouth. That'll be the first game played of the day. We're then also going to play Sociedad, mainly because I'd like to get payback on them for beating me earlier in the group stage. And then we'll play Leeds as well and sim the game away from home at Villa Park. So sim, play, sim is the plan for the episode today. Results wobbled a little bit in the last one, although one defeat and one draw on the back of a number of straight victories in the league isn't much of a wobble. It's just that it's been enough of a wobble to see us drop off top spot, but hopefully we can close back up today. Let me just quickly double check Bournemouth's starting lineup before we sim this game immediately, whilst I ask you to please drop the video a like and make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any further content. You saw Teddy Coles was there at their left back spot, and actually it's only the one man that's currently out of position. That's just a Cam in a centre mid spot. But unsurprisingly, a side that plays with two central midfielders has nothing but Cams and CDMs in their squad. So we'll throw the highest rated player, Morgan Gibbs-White, in there and move him forward into a cam role, and then he's able to play there alongside his teammates. But we should still come away with victory from this fixture. We don't. It's a 2-2 draw. In fact, it's only just a 2-2 draw, with Keanu Hoover equalising in the 87th minute to give us that 2-2 spot. That's annoying, isn't it? Keeps us... well, actually, briefly moves us up to third. Ready and out of third and down to fifth. West Ham up to second now. Brighton up there in third spot. And Wolves extend their lead at the top of the table. So, actually, they're unbeaten thus far this season, Wolves, with 8 wins and 3 draws from their opening 11 games. So, after this next international break, let's go and beat them, shall we? Oh, no. Updating. Brilliant. Trying to record a video and the game just updates in the middle. So an update to the league table. The game updated, or I'll leave the footage in so you can see what happened. And it put me back to the day after the last game. I've, as such, had to go again and move forward from the previous day. And actually, we've had a stroke of luck. Wolves have drawn on match day 11 and have now only got 25 points, not 27. Obviously, wasn't my intention for that to happen, but we can only I can't get back to the previous version of the save that was there. So we've been a little bit fortuitous that Wolves now aren't quite as far away from us as they were. But that said, we have actually dropped further down the league table. So I'll get back now to that game against Wolves. We were in the process of loading into the game, having sorted their starting 11, and then the game decided to crash and update. So cheers then, it forced me out. Never mind, it means we're only 4 points off top and not 6 points off top, although Wolves are still unbeaten thus far this season. Right, Wolves with Lavakovic in goal, Ruben Vinagre at right back, Dendonka, Chiamulera, Saliba and Ait Nouri is the remainder of their back line. Federico Valverde in the midfield at 89 rated alongside Renato Sanchez, both players signed in the most recent transfer window. Pedro Neto on the right, Pedro Gonçalves on the left, and Pedro Yusuf and Naziri through the middle up top. The 3 Ps. Obviously he's not, but whatevs. On the bench, they've got an 88 rated Christopher Nkunku, and that's about it, really. So we should be, hopefully, able to get a pretty straightforward result here. We hope. Cade Gordon, inside to Elijah. Jesus Christ, Elijah Stone. I think it felt like his boots were made of stone there. Such was the heaviness of his first touch. Cade Gordon snaps up the loose ball and Falconer will bring it forward. Elijah Stone looked to be played in, but Falconer with the stone boots on this occasion with a really heavy overhit pass. Again, will win it back. And Gordon will get this into Falconer. Did we sign Keanu Hoover from Wolves? No, he was a free agent, wasn't he, Keanu Hoover? I seem to recall him playing for Wolves at some point. I don't know whether that was this save or a previous save. Elijah Stone will find Camavinga here, who's found the space to get that to Gonçalves Martins. And Soria will look for Martins again. We'll find Camavinga instead. Stone with a bit of space, though. But the shot was comfortably enough blocked by the defender. We'll stay at 0-0 after 15 minutes. Okay, Gordon was telling me to go central there, so I will do. Falconer will get that to Martins. Oh, excellent dribbling to get away. I'm forced wide here. McCallum is forward. McCallum delivers corner for Cambridge. Definitely came off the midriff and not the arm. So free kick, sorry, corner, not free kick. Oh, pure strength, upper body might from Gonçalves Martins, and we lead. He didn't score for me, I think, at all in a played game in yesterday's episode, but it's not taken him long to get on the score sheet today. Didn't jump for it. I think it was just a ground-fought physical encounter. Yeah, the defender stood there firm. I think he did actually just raise off the ground a little bit. Yeah, he did. And the header was powerful enough to get past the keeper and the man on the line and find its way into the back of the net. Gonçalves Martins has 11 goals in the Premier League so far this season. Oh, cheers then. He's kicked that straight at Camavinga, proving that we made the right decision to sign Camavinga over Renato Sanchez in the summer transfer window. Soria is a little bit of a deeper option, and Camavinga is that option. Falconer squeezed that through there. A little bit ambitious, but Wolves are giving it straight back to me. Sorry, I couldn't be sure he was going to be onside when I played the pass, so delayed with it. Stone finds Martins. Oh, finds Kurt Falconer, just looking for the space. Brilliant save by Livakovic. Oh, they got a bit lucky. They got a lot lucky, in fact. Well won by Stone. Martins out wide. Soria. Oh, I thought about whipping it. Elected not to. Falconer, he'll stand it up. That hit Vinagre. We won't take the corner. We'll keep the ball in play. Sam McCallum, Camavinga begging for it. Still looking for that second goal. I've misplaced the pass. And the second one. And then Nasiri will break away for Wolves here. He's got players on his back. He's going to need to look for support. He does find it, however. Renato finds Gonçalves. It's a good attempt. Only is it a good attempt. It's a good goal. Yusuf En-Nesyri equalises for Wolverhampton Wanderers at Molineux. It's a goal apiece. Saliba and Kunku off the bench here for Wolves. They have a plethora of talent in the central midfield area, don't they? Christopher Nkunku, Renato Sanchez and Federico Valverde. It's almost an embarrassment of riches in that position for them, isn't it? McCallum driving forward. I've got so many in the box to aim for. And Soria is found. And he's done very well with the header from that angle, considering he's not that tall and it's not his best attribute. But couldn't find the target. That's really poor from the keeper. Very, very poor indeed. Martins is going to have to work hard to keep it, though. We'll get it back to him. No pen. Wolves have been really risky at the back in this game, but they've just gotten away with it every single time so far. Pretty infuriating. We look destined for a 1-1 draw here with 15 minutes to go. Falconer off at cam. Elijah Stone pushed slightly further forward into the cam spot. And Barrera Martins has come on and will play in Camavinga's position. We've actually, for the last little moment here, going to give Eduardo Camavinga a bit more attacking licence, a bit more creative freedom to get forward and hopefully influence the play. Barrera Martins immediately involved, and we'll get it out there to Soria. Have to go back into Barrera Martins again, but here's other Martins. For some reason, he's dropped deep. Hopefully, it doesn't cost us the chance. He's out of position at the right time, but now he's in the right position at the right time. And Stone into the cam spot, and he's done more there in about 8 minutes than I feel like Kirk Faulkner's done all season. It's a great finish. It really is. The accuracy of it is absolutely superb. Worked well. Martins with the assist and the first time hit. I mean, the keeper's unsighted because Camavinga's in the way. But even if the keeper could see it, he's not stopping it. That's unbelievable from Elijah Stone. Keeper can only stand and stare as that flies right into the top bins. Third goal in 12 games, and it's a vital one against Wolves, who are unbeaten so far this season. But that stat may be about to change. He's burst past me there. Yusuf En-Nesyri's in the middle waiting for it, and he's got a couple of other teammates there too. This game isn't done yet, but that Camavinga challenge might be what seals the result for us. We just need to keep the ball away from them, not take any risks, and, well, be a little bit dickish in playing the ball about at the back and not letting them have the chance to get the equaliser, which they are not going to get. With 30 seconds to go, we've done enough to keep the ball away from them, which is something I don't do often enough in games, to show a bit of gamesmanship and keep the ball away from the opposition and ensure I get any given result. Martins for a third. Martins for a third. Stone up. Doesn't need to be up. 2-1 win at Molineux. That's massive for us. Again, really fortunate that we weren't further behind Wolves as we headed into this fixture. Again, thank EA for that. Dashboarding me and updating the game whilst I'm midway through playing. Real Sociedad coming up next. Real Sociedad with Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal. Duarte, Stones, Araujo and Gaia their back four again. Piscina and Douglas Luiz in the middle with Musa Barrow at cam. Musiala on the right, who scored against us last time. Richarlison, who got sent off against us last time. And Odsonne Edouard through the middle. Just to confirm, someone literally, as I'm about to record this game, tweeted me, and they've got the like annotations on, or the subtitles on for my content, and in my commentary I said 1-0 Sociedad, and it translated it as 1-0 Saucy Dad. Can confirm we're not expecting at this particular moment in time. Although, who knows, maybe you guys would consider me a saucy dad. No, I can't even go there. Real Sociedad, if we win this, we will guarantee top spot in the group stage. It's more a case of me just wanting to get revenge for that defeat against Sociedad last time we played them. But at the particular moment in time, we only need a point to guarantee being through as a whole. Although, let's be honest, we are definitely through as a whole anyway, really, aren't we? Couldn't quite turn them around with Kirk Falconer. Not to worry. 5 minutes in, it's still 0-0 here at the Estadio de Anoeta. Gaia. Soto Araujo fired into Musa Barrow and lofted out wide to Richarlison. No sign of his lack of discipline from the last game thus far, or from a teammate either. Odsonne Edouard draws the save out of Hübner. Driven hard and low. Difficult to deal with for the keeper, but deal with it he did. And Real Sociedad have what thus far has been the best chance. I haven't yet really found a way past their defensive line. We've had some good possession play. Keep losing it in the final third, whether it be a tackle like that or a misplaced pass. Just can't quite seem to cut apart their defensive line. And they're doing that at will, going the other way. Here's Richarlison. Back to Douglas Luiz. Odsonne Edouard winds up and draws another save out of Hübner. This one in the air rather than on the floor. Douglas Luiz will take the corner. They're going to go short. They might do, you know. They are going to. Into Jamal Musiala. It's a player I'd love to utilise at some point in a career mode. He and... Nice interception. He and Darwin Nunez, two players that I'd love to use at some point in career mode that I just haven't had the opportunity to so far in a save. Nice interception by Cade Gordon. Colin Kirk, let's find you with a good pass. And Semenyo's going to burst onto it. And from the edge of the box, he's going to miss the target. Duarte over the top. We'll get there. Oh, Michael. He's absolutely written him off. Disgusting from Michael Gwilt. Don't expect that from a centre-back. Soria quickly into Semenyo. Good first touch, though, to take it away from the man that was with him. Elijah Stone making moves. And Falconer unable to find him with said moves. I really genuinely have been disappointed with Kurt Falconer in this save. He was the one I wanted to sell in the summer to raise the funds to sign Martins, but we couldn't get any interest, and I'm starting to see exactly why we couldn't get any interest in Kurt Falconer. He's just not quite got the talent, has he, despite the potential and the fact that he keeps growing. He's 87 rated now, but he's still just not really that good, Kurt Falconer. Soria's out wide here. Kirk will go again. Semenyo's with me, but Cade Gordon is the obvious out wide, and that is a good pass from Falconer on this occasion. Gordon turns well. Semenyo skips past the man. That was meant for Falconer. It will find Falconer eventually. He finds Cade Gordon, who can't find the target. A couple of good chances for us in this half from the edge of the box, but wayward with the shooting, and 0-0 still the scoreline. It's a scoreline that's enough to guarantee us progression and keep us in top spot, but it's not a scoreline I want. I want payback for that Sociedad win back at the Abbey. Falconer spread out wide nicely to Gordon. Back to Elijah Stone. Into Falconer again. Oh, it's a strong challenge. Semenyo's won it back, although we got the free kick apparently. Elijah Stone, Faulkner. If he's the one to unlock this defence, then fair enough. I've been critical of Kirk Faulkner recently, but he's trying to still do something positive. Win that, Elijah. Well, the keeper has gone walkabouts. And Elijah Stone won't have a simpler goal. Even though he's only little, Elijah Stone, he does win a lot of aerial battles. The keeper came for this first one. Soria just does enough to put him off. And keeper came for the second one and didn't get there. Open goal. 1-0. Thank you very much. Just the sort of payback I would like. Not only do we get the goal to go in front, but we do it through them, making a howler of an error. Very satisfying. Pessina into Douglas Luiz. Incapié just knocked off it by Odson Edouard. And Barrow has some space. Musiala. Good positioning from Hübner on his near post. And good handling as well to ensure that he didn't let it bobble free. Musiala scored in the first game from a similar position. Very, very good goal on that occasion. Not this time around. Gordon looking for the run of Semenyo. Wanted it in between the defenders, not around the outside. And in earlier passes, I've wanted it around the outside and it's played it in between. Just can't seem to find the right sort of pass in the final third. And it was only the gift of the goal that has seen the first one in this game. Hopefully, things will fall into place for us and we can find a second from open play that we managed to just earn rather than be gifted. And we'll seal the victory here against Real Sociedad. Jose Gaya inside to Richarlison. Into the path of Barrow. And Odson Edouard is not going to pass up that opportunity. Sociedad have their equaliser. As we can't find the pass at one end, they do find the pass at the other. The big man through the middle equalises. Soria off, Lancaster on. He scored the first goal of our Champions League campaign this year, Jack. I'd love him to get another. Back to Gaia. Richarlison again. Edouard. Good block by Incapié. Stone trying to battle with Douglas Luiz. Coming off second best. Edouard! Save from Hübner at his near post. They're pressing here, Sociedad. They want this win. Pessina to take the corner. They've made a change. Ihataren is on for Barrow in that cam roll. Up we go, please, Eduardo. Well done. Get there, Antoine. Beaten to it. Popped free. Musiala from distance. No! How is your luck? As we were gifted our goal, they get a stroke of luck at the other end. Wow. The first shot is from the edge of the box. Genuine attempt on goal from Musiala that hits Edouard on the arm, it seems, and then drops kindly at his feet. He then takes his shot that is headed for one corner. It hits the defender and deflects in. I'm sure this hits Edouard's arm. I'll have a look. I mean, there's no doubt. That strikes his arm there. So should we have a free kick for handball in the first place is the question. Then it falls right at his feet. Despite the power on Musiala's effort, it falls right at Edouard's feet. His shot then is, well, certainly on target and looking like it's going to go in, or at least stand a chance of going in. But that big deflection couldn't have really wrong-footed the keeper anymore, could it? We lost to Real Sociedad last time. We're going to lose to Real Sociedad again. And I don't know as I deserve that. That's painful. Really, really painful. It not only gives them the win here, Sociedad, but also moves them top of the group as well. Unless we can find a late goal again. Semenyo blocked. Knocked back by Lancaster well. Camavinga has options. Gordon around the corner is Elijah Stone, who hopped over the ball. Gordon again. Semenyo. Oh, he's missed the target. How? Antoine, please. You've got to get that in the back of the net. Oh, I was saying earlier how I hoped I could rely on him to still score the goals when we needed him to. Unreliable on that occasion. That should be 2-2. He's managed to position himself and get the ball to an area where it's not going to get blocked. And he still can't find the back of the net. We should have had a point from that game. We really should have had a point from that game. That's going to send Sociedad top of the group with a game to play. Galatasaray will be our last opponents in the Champions League group stage. And quite frankly, I don't think that Marseille are going to do anything against Real Sociedad. Right, let's go and get a little bit of payback for our own selves. It's not necessarily payback on Sociedad, but I think Leeds might get my wrath here. We are a point off top as we head into this match day. Leeds come with a 4-1-4-1 with Dimitri Bertrot in goal, the only goalkeeper they actually have in their squad. Ishmael Jacobs at right back with Cresswell, Diveev and Firpo as their back four. And Dayashimi, I definitely mispronounced that, I apologise. Yusuf and Dayashimi at CDM with Fabian, obviously the Spaniard from Napoli, and Marcos Llorente, 85 rated now, starting to decline this late in a save. At centre mid, Christian Solis on the left with Poveda on the right, and 86 rated regen Isaac Sykes up top through the middle. Would like to get back to the top of the Premier League by the end of the episode if we can. And a win against Leeds would go a long way in ensuring that. Just one change to my regular lineup here with Brandon Williams in at right back. Other than that, we are as you would expect us to be. You'll notice, actually, Kai Gordon did that earlier on in the episode, didn't he? Turning 90. But Hubner has turned 86 as well. And Faulkner is 87 now. And Stone 89. So there is continued growth throughout this team. And hopefully the results will actually start to show that. Apparently, Real Sociedad are my European bogey team. It's so tight at the top. Wolves on 25. Arsenal on 25. Us on 24. Newcastle on 24. Faulkner to Stone. I'll look for Martins. Get there first. Brilliant stop. Only 78 rated, the goalkeeper, but that was exceptional. Cross comes in. Oh, and Capier's up. It's going to fall for Fabian. And we won't get the opportunity to take the lead again. Never mind. 0-0 early doors here, but chances coming. Camavinga quickly around the corner to beat the press. And Gordon will look for Soria in behind here. And their defence has gone a little bit walkabouts here, Leeds United. And you see Faulkner at the back post. Good. Well done, Kirk. On the score sheet. Not doing that enough for us this season, but buries it on this occasion. Good header. Kept down well. Pleased with that. Good goal. Leeds go wayward at right back, and Soria picks out the ball, perfectly placed, as is the header. How many goals has Kirk got for us in the league so far this season? That is his first goal in the Premier League in 12 games. I need more from Faulkner at Cam. He's 87 now. Rudoni has grown to 89 out at Real Madrid thus far this season. But I still feel that even though Faulkner hasn't offered us much, last season we didn't really get that much from Jack Rudoni at Cam, I don't think. I certainly don't recall. And we are definitely getting a lot from Martins, the man who is in the squad, at Rudoni's expense. Keeper's come this time. He's not going to get to that. And that's going in. A beautiful goal. Cambridge 2 at the double. Gonçalves Martins adds to Kirk Faulkner's. We're walking away with 3 points here, surely now. Could be a campaign to remember, certainly, for Gonçalves Martins. Sykes with a hopeful shot from distance that's well blocked. Yusuf wins that back. And Jacobs down the line to Poveda. I don't know what nationality Jacobs is. It might be Jacobs, actually, with the K rather than a C. Look to send Martins in behind again. He is a bit isolated at the minute. Faulkner is arriving. But I can't get past the defender to find the pass to a teammate. Thankfully, it falls for Soria. And we might still yet get another opportunity to score. Soria around the corner again. Can he find a teammate this time? He's going to pick out Stone, is he? No, Diveev wins the aerial encounter. And Camavinga's header is poor, trying to lob that to the man out on the wing. And he's just nodded it straight to the Leeds defender in the way. Marcos Llorente countering here, and Leeds might have the chance to get one back. Sykes has Llorente arriving in the middle. He's going to need Poveda. Poveda has Fabian. Oh, and they've squared it. And the keeper can't keep it out, and Llorente is the man to get Leeds a goal back. Didn't see the square coming there, rather evidently. Threw myself to try and block a shot, which didn't come. Cambridge 2, Leeds 1. Poveda off for Leeds. And unrecognised winger on in his place. McKinstry. The name kind of rings a bell, but I don't know if it's because it is a regen and I've seen it somewhere before. I don't know. McKinstry. Where have I seen that before? I don't know. Martins from the edge of the box. It's on its way wide, not in. I thought it was coming in. McKinstry. Stuart McKinstry. 61 rated midfielder that gets to 79. So he's not bad, but he's not great. In before he becomes great by giving Leeds an equalising goal in this game. If they're going to equalise though, they might need to score more than one. Indeed they will. 2 for Kirk Falconer. You wait for a goal. You wait 12 games for a goal. And 2 come along at once. Thank you. 3-1 lead restored. Martins with the assist. Little heel flick to help it on. And Falconer wasn't going to miss on that occasion. There's no way he didn't bury that this time. Inside to Yusuf and Shayemi. I'll just call him Yusuf, I think. Clearly the game wants to call him Yusuf as well because the game can't remember his bloody name. Falconer, I'll look for the ball out wide. Fancy K. Gordon for Junior Firpo for pace. And then we'll lift the ball. Oh, please be onside. Oh, he is. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's absolutely spectacular. Yes! Beautiful ball. Martins just positioning himself right on the line, but away from the defender. Why the defender hasn't... Why, is he caught in 2 minds? No, there's definitely people marking or out there to mark Gordon. They've just left Martins on his own. A striker of his capability, of his prowess, of his reputation, you can't leave him on his own. Because that happens. Martins with another one. In the 76th minute, it's 4-1. And certainly, we've asserted ourselves as the better side here. Sorry, Leeds. It was 2-1 in the first half. It may well be 2-1 in the second half. But that just means 4-2 overall. They do have the capability of another goal in them, Leeds. As do I have the capability of another goal conceded in me. But 4-1 is, well, just in general, 4 goals is going to be enough, regardless of how many Leeds score in the final 10 minutes. They're not going to pull this back enough for a draw. Llorente. Yusuf. And Llorente again. Give me. Okay. Jacobs. Or Jacobs. I don't know what his nationality is. I'll have to look into it. Here's Fabian. Oh, nicely into Solis. We know that he's Greek. Isaac Sykes is an Englishman that can't find the back of the net on this occasion. Marcos Llorente going off for Patrick Bamford. Wow, they must be changing their system there then, surely. Oh, no, it was Edmondson. Oh, no, Edmondson's on for Sykes and Bamford is on for Llorente. So they really are throwing strikers onto the field here, Leeds. But when you 4-1 down in the 93rd minute, it's a little bit too late, don't you think? Just need to find the right pass. Ah, it was not the pass I was after, but never mind. We get the win by 4-1. Falconer with a brace. I think Martins with a brace as well. Did Martins get 2 in that game? He did, indeed. Gonçalves Martins gets 2. Kirk Falconer gets 2. And we get all 3 points with 4 goals. No sign of Arsenal in there. Or Wolves, I don't think. Wolves victorious. And they still... Oh, Arsenal could still be victorious as well as we progress towards the game against Villa. And they have been. But now against Aston Villa, who are 18th, surely we'll be able to get victory again. There's a game coming against Newcastle at the weekend. But we can comfortably sim this one against Villa and hope to get a comfortable enough result. I'll take Falconer out. We'll put Holland in. That's not going to affect the overall result, you don't think. And... Yep. 3-0 win. Martins with 2 and Falconer off the bench and on the score sheet again. Despite all of the sims we've been doing, Falconer still hasn't been scoring at 87 rated. But now he's got off the mark, it appears he might be on a bit of a run. I certainly hope so. U Squad monthly report. Still no further growth that we can see. Pizarro is up 2 actually at centre mid. And a lot of these players have good potentials. They're just not going to get the chance to get there. Because this is going to be the final season we do. Is it going to be a Premier League title winning campaign? We bloody well hope so after the way that last season ended. Is it going to be a Champions League winning campaign? I'd certainly love to, considering it's going to be the last season. If we win the Prem but don't win the Champions League, I might consider doing a Champions League only 9th season, similar to what we did at Leeds a few years ago. FIFA 20, I think, Leeds. But for now, that's where we'll leave it for today. 2nd in the Premier League. Arsenal have dropped points, and we are progressing nicely in the Premier League. A point off top against Wolves, who we've beaten so far today. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Busy month of December coming up, so we'll split that into 2. It'll be Newcastle, Watford and Brentford will play, and then sim the Galatasaray game, because we know we're going through in the Champions League, and we'll sim the Leeds game the day after that and play West Brom, City and Chelsea. That's going to be intriguing. And then we'll have FA Cup football in January, where, like I say, I've not got much money to do anything, and I'm not really thinking about changing anything in the squad, so we'll probably just power through the January transfer window. But for now, that's all for today. Hopefully, silverware on the cards at the end of the season. No Carabao Cup, but if there's one trophy I'm not going to win, and I can win 3 others, I'd rather Carabao Cup be the one that I'm not going to win. Treble is still on. I'll see you tomorrow.